Hello.
Hello.
My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob.
And welcome back to the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
That is us in the flesh.
We are friends only on Friday. We do not talk unless it is Friday.
If you don't know, me and Hunter actually are co-workers.
Yes, we work alongside each other, but that's all we are until Friday comes, and then we talk about scary, spooky stuff.
Oh yeah, Friday is our designated day. What's my addiction, Hunter?
Don't tell me yet.
Did you say yet or idiot?
Don't tell me, idiot.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hey, idiot boy.
Hey, idiot man.
Hey, Jacob.
What's up?
I think before we start, we really need to talk.
What do we need to talk about?
Mano y mano. Boy to boy. Friend to friend on Friday only. Listen to me.
What's up?
You're addicted.
I'm a dick?
Did? Yes, and we
Okay.
need to talk about your addictiveness. We need to talk about it right now.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Okay, I've noticed that when we're just sitting there, and in any situation, you throw it up, and you hit the whoa in the most terrible of times. You whoa it hard, and it's very disruptive to my workflow.
Wow, is that why you're not getting any work done, sir?
No, I get my work done, but I say, Jacob, what you doing over there? And you look at me, then you look straight, then you throw it up, then you whip it hard and whoa it hard.
I will admit, I'm sorry. I am guilty of hitting the whoa. It's such a satisfying move, if you want to call it that. I don't know if it's a dance move or what, or if it's just like an action to take.
It's the only dance. Is it? Okay, that's a good example. Is it an action, a life-changing opportunity to up your day, or is it a dance move?
I don't think it's a dance move because there's never any music playing. That's not true. Sometimes there is. Sometimes you throw in the good old AirPods. You're just taking off a drawing and you just hit the whoa. You know?
Taking off a drawing. Look at you with your descriptive work.
Work words. But yeah. You know what, Hunter?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay.
What day is it today, sir?
Oh! Well, since you asked, I might tell you. On this day, it's National Simplicity Day.
Simplicity Day. Let's make life simple today. How about?
National Simplicity Day is the time to take a step back and begin to simplify our lives.
Oh wow.
So it's like, oh man, I gotta calculate how many layers is gonna go on my lasagna. Just buy your lasagna. Pre-made. Simplicity. Jacob.
What's up, Hunter?
Also, National Different Colored Eyes Day.
Oh man, I do not fall in that category.
Jacob, what the frick are you talking about? What do you mean? National Different Colored Eyes Day? Wait, you're saying that that's for people only with one color eye and a different color eye?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure
you're right.
it is. I actually know someone with two different colored eyes.
It actually is. I thought
Yeah.
it was just you appreciate the different colors that each person has.
No, because I know this kid that has a brown eye and a blue eye.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Like-
very interesting.
like-
very interesting how genetics.
National Pecan Pie Day.
I actually by recently I mean last Thanksgiving, tried pecan pie. I always was scared of this certain pie for some reason because I was like, how good could a nut pie be? You know what I mean? Like, it's a pie with nuts all over it, but I was like, you know what?
It's like 75% of this pie is nuts.
Exactly.
It is Paper Bag Day.
For those of you that take your lunches in paper bags, congratulations, you have a day dedicated just for you.
This is literally what it says. We recognize the significance of an invention that we take for granted on Paper Bag Day. The invention of a paper
The
bag.
invention of paper with the ability to hold things, such as sandwiches and crackers.
I got a bag full of crackers.
What a strange day.
Made out of papers. It's also Eat Your Jello Day. Lime, orange, red, whatever the red flavor
The
is.
classic fruit punch, Hunter. You uncultured swine. No, I'm just- that was uncalled
It's
for.
also could be cherry, you imbecile.
Cherry's more of a pink.
Is it?
I don't know. Don't look up the color of cherry jello, please.
It's also Collector Car Appreciation Day, which sounds boring. Let's move on.
Alrighty. Now to the creeps.
Now we may begin.
This week's edition of Only Friends on Friday includes the infamous, creepy shadow people. Please stop. Okay. Okay. Anyway, shadow people. Hunter, do you have any facts about these mystical demon boys?
Well, you maybe ask yourself, what are shadow people? These supernatural entities. The fear of the dark. It's a common one. One of the reasons darkness can be so scary is that our eyes tend to play tricks on us when the lights are low. Can we not dance?
Life's just good, man.
A jacket hanging on the door can easily morph into a creepy guy that you never thought would be there and looks like a person. Or a pillow stuffed under your blankets can appear as someone lurking in your bed. Whoa! Don't go underneath there, Mr. Creepy Man. Sometimes it's easy to debunk these visions as your imagination. Thank goodness it's just my imagination playing tricks on my little brain. But what if you saw something shadowy that wasn't a trick of the light? Dark, shadowy, humanoid figures like these are actually known as shadow people. And to many people who have studied them or experienced them firsthand, they are very frickin' real and extremely terrifying. Ever had the experience of reading or watching TV when suddenly from your peripheral vision you see what appears to be a shadow figure moving in the room, even for a moment? Yeah. Again, it's easy to chalk these up to be experience that your eyes are just playing tricks on you, or the reflection of a passing car or boy. But countlessly people around the world have reported eerily similar sightings, some of them highly specific. So, the mystery of the shadow people has captivated the minds of the paranormal fiends. The paranormal fiends. Minds of paranormal fiends. Everywhere. Frick. So exactly...
This boy can't read!
So exactly, what are shadow people and how real can they possibly be?
Whoa. Okay.
What are shadow people to you, Jacob?
Do shadow people just... Is their purpose in existence just to lurk around, or do they have shadow people jobs? Like, like, is one of their shadow people jobs to be like, all right, when Hunter's not looking, I'm going to run past into the wall. So he's like, what was that? Oh, nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Are they just existing to put an edge on our lives? To give us that little, oh, maybe that was nothing, maybe it was.
So I'm sitting on the couch watching TV after a few drinks, and I see in the corner some sheets, and I thought the sheets moved away, and I'm like, oh, is that a shadow man? And then in his mind, he's like, back to the grind. Gotta get my 8 hours in, scaring that boy.
Some sheets? I think they're just shadow men themselves, without any physical objects, sir.
Is it?
I think so. I don't think they move anything.
No, I know, but I thought they were sheets.
Oh, you thought they were sheets, but it ended up being, you're like, is that sheets? And then it was nothing in the corner.
Exactly.
That boy Hunter said,
where'd my sheets go?
My sheets disappeared. How am I supposed to sleep in comfort? I gotta sleep on this rough mattress.
So, you think that so shadow people, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have any facial features. It's almost like a blur of black.
The term used to describe these alleged beings was apparently coined by author Heidi Hollis, who has penned several books on paranormal phenomena. What a word, phenomena.
What a guy I am.
Shadow people have been around since the beginning of time and are a dark influence upon society. Whoa, upon society?
Yeah, it's like
what a broad term to use.
It's like everyone in their day-to-day life. It's like, oh man, I'd be happy if I didn't have Shadow Steve in my house.
Shadow Steve keeps interrupting me when I'm trying to do the do. Get out of here, Shadow Steve.
Do the do? When they're trying to enjoy their ice cold dew? Is that what you're saying?
Of course.
Okay.
Hollis said in an
You said holla?
Hollis said in an interview with radio show Coast to Coast AM, and it appears that these beings have, in fact, been around throughout history, as descriptions of shadowy human-like figures have appeared in folklore dating back to ancient times. So you're telling me Egyptians were like, Shadow Steve, get out of my room.
Karen, Shadow Karen, get out of here.
Shadow Karen, you keep lurking. You're not very good at your job. I know you're there.
I know you're hiding behind the mummy tomb.
Oh my goodness. For example, the Quarren mentions pitch black sapient beings that aren't entirely spiritual or physical, and people in ancient Europe reportedly believed that shadow beings desired blood and without it couldn't be reborn.
Man, this is getting real crazy dark. I didn't realize that these shadow beings did anything but be shadows.
They're trying to slurp up your blood and trying to be reborn. And in modern times, reports from people claiming to have seen these beings themselves come from all over the world. Most of these shadow creatures appear through our peripheral vision, and people who see them are often unable to describe it in detail. The features of these mystical entities, apart from their human-like forms, and the occasional reports of fiery red eyes. So, fiery red eyes these shadow people have.
Shadow people have fiery red eyes. I could have sworn that I thought they were just
They're just
shadows.
All dark, all dark and demonic and just sucking some blood. But maybe that blood goes to their eyeballs.
Exactly. Okay, nailed that one. So there are, of course, many theories about where shadow people come from and whether or not they are even real. Skeptics note that seeing shadow people could simply be chalked up to sleep paralysis, which is straight up just terrifying.
It really is.
Heightened emotional states or sleep deprivation. As people who have experienced these psychological conditions have noted a correlation. And of course, there's always the explanation that your peripheral vision is basically guaranteed to play tricks on you. You stupid peripheral vision causing shadow men in my eyeballs. It's designed to detect motion and movement, not detail. It's likely that you could make mountains out of a molehill, or in this case, shadow people out of shadows, if you were in the right mindset.
What else are you gonna make them out of?
I'll make shadow people out of molehills.
See a shadow person over there? No, that's a molehill, Sir.
That's it. What's that? Is that a shadow person? No, that's a bulldozer. Get back to work.
Like when I've heard of shadow people, it was stories of sleep paralysis, like Hunter just stated. It was stories of people waking up unable to move and seeing a shadow person in their bedroom.
What is sleep paralysis?
Sleep paralysis is when you wake up and you're unable to move. You're awake, you're awake, but you're unable to move in any way, and you hallucinate like a mother.
Amber, so Jacob just explained that, but do you have any tips, tricks how sleep paralysis?
I was not listening at all.
Okay, proceed back to your Reese cup. I've never had sleep paralysis.
Nor have I, but I've heard stories.
Creepy
paninis.
Sleep paralysis most often occurs in people who have narcolepsy or sleep apnea, but it can affect anyone. You're next, Jacob.
Oh, God, don't say that.
You're about to get home. You're about to just wind down. Your eyes are going to be open. Your legs aren't going to be moving. Arms aren't going to be moving. Frickin' Shadow Steve's there. Whoa, don't touch me, Shadow Steve.
Shadow Steve, you monster.
You monster. Put my Xbox away.
Do, I know.
Get off my Minecraft account, Shadow Steve.
It can last up to 2 minutes.
You're only going to get 2 minutes of my diamond, Shadow Steve, in Minecraft.
And then after this, I'm going to smack you silly, boy.
That's it? 2 minutes?
Yeah,
but 2 minutes feels for forever when you can't move.
If you cannot move at all or speak, and you see something standing near you, you're telling me that's not going to be the longest 2 minutes of your life?
It is. I'd say, give me that whiskey, Shadow Steve. I need a drink, Shadow Steve. I'm very scared of you.
Shadow Steve.
Shadow Steve.
You can also have difficulty breathing, and you can feel pressure on your chest.
Get off my chest, Shadow Steve. I do not need resuscitation. Stop performing CPR on me, Shadow Steve.
Shadow Steve, are you really sitting on my flippin' chest again?
Are you sitting on my chest? I told you we're not doing that anymore.
We had this conversation last time, sir. This was a one-time occasion.
What are you doing on my chest in the first place,
you
Shadow
bastard!
Steve?
Stop taking advantage of me.
Stop taking advantage of my sleep paralysis.
If you weren't a shadow, I'd smack the flip out of you.
If you just weren't a Shadow Steve.
You lucky boy. How do you get to... What responsibilities do you have in this magical realm?
You know, he doesn't have many responsibilities, but he does get to smash Shadow Karen.
Oh. Do the shadow dance.
What is up with your do the do? But then there are paranormal theories whoa.
Those words are moving.
The ones that seem to resonate more with the people who have actually lived through a terrifying encounter and feel strongly the shadow people are more than just imaginary. Some people believe that shadow people are extraterrestrial in origin, especially abductees. You're getting abducted by Shadow Steve? You're getting all up-dicted by Shadow Steve? Put it away!
You whore.
Put it away, Shadow Steve and Karen.
Goodness.
Put your bits away.
Not on the table, Shadow Steve.
Shadow Steve.
I eat there, sir.
Perhaps these beings are aliens in origin, but others believe they may be ghosts, demons, or other kinds of interdimensional beings. According to Natalie Kuna, who I don't know who that is, a physic medium. Oh, okay. Shadow people are said to be conscious, intelligent, interdimensional beings that can shapeshift into various forms and figurations and move back and forth between dimensions. That sounds okay, right? No. Doesn't sound okay. I don't want Shadow Steve turning into a shadow chair. Shapeshifter.
And then try to sit on that boy and look at that. I'm not Karen, Shadow Steve.
I'm not Karen. Listen. So not only, Jacob, can these shadow people shapeshift.
Yeah.
But they may be alien shapeshifters or demonic shapeshifters.
Demonic shapes. Oh, goodness.
I might say, oh my god, what is that in my corner? Is that a humanoid demon? No, that's a lamp. Shapeshifter. Let me turn it on. Oh wait. That's Shadow Steve.
Ah, you silly boy. Well, that's not the puller to turn on the lamp.
That's not the lamp twister.
Is that what it's called? The lamp puller?
That's absolutely incorrect, you electrician.
What is it called?
It's called the pull string.
The pull string, Shadow Steve, you deceptive boy.
I went to go turn the lamp on. I twisted the little lamp twister. Oh, What's that? It's his nipple. What do we do now, shapeshifter?
Most reports on shadow people are overwhelming. Negative encounters with shadow people tend to be accompanied by a feeling of dread, according to many reports.
Oh, negative encounters.
Negative encounters.
So they've never seen a shadow person, and said, hey why are you lurking in the corners? Come sit on my couch, have a beer.
You want to play some poker with me?
You want to play some Uno? I have Uno Plus. I hate my shadows. That's what they say.
But there are allegedly different types of shadow beings.
Wow.
And some of them are non-threatening. So,
okay. So
some of them might have a beer with you.
Okay, sure. Hey, do you like Bud Light or Michelob? I have both. Whatever you want. Oh, you can't hold it because you're a shadow.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun. Leave. Now you're sad. I'm sad. Come back. Let's snuggle.
Let's snuggle, he says. Most of the time, though, it's just dark and scary stuff. Apparently, there's one type of shadow person that is said to be more demonic in nature. And that's known as the Hat Man.
What?
The Hat Man.
The Hat Man?
Yes, sir.
I don't like that. It sounds very scary.
It is reportedly seen wearing a top hat and suit. I don't like a nicely dressed shadow person. I think he's more demonic to people because he outdresses them, you know?
Maybe that's not why they're scared, is that he's the most demonic. It's that he's intimidating because he's better dressed than they are.
Exactly. Like, dude, if you're wearing a top hat and a suit, you're going somewhere.
You're going somewhere.
You know?
You're going to the Shadow Hall of Fame. Jacob, what do you think? Do you think that the shadow people are strictly silhouettes? Or do you think they're just like dark humanoids? Like you're going to be able to pick out the suit details.
What a question you just asked me. So, shadow people, I think, could possibly be like some sort of, like it said, there's different types. So I feel like some of them are, evil. And those evil ones get special powers from the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord. Satan.
Yes, and he gets a nice little outfit. Thanks for selling your soul, says the boy in dark. Here's a suit.
The boy in dark. Okay. The boy in dark. Here's your suit. You are my best, Shadow.
You are one of the best. Here's a suit. Now just create freaking hell on Earth.
Shadow Kevin. Listen, Shadow Kevin. You get the suit and the top hat. Shadow Steve keeps playing around with Karen. He doesn't deserve it.
That boy Karen's just going to town.
That boy Karen.
That boy Steve's going to town. Okay, anyways. Other times, shadow people have been reported to attempt a physical attack during an encounter, similar to some sleep paralysis experience. Shadow people are sometimes discovered by a person who wakes up to find them trying to choke or suffocate them. What are you doing, Shadow Steve? Let me live!
Excuse me?
Son of a gun!
Why are your hands bruising my neck, Shadow Steve?
I didn't ask for this!
Oh, wait. Is that a top hat? Kevin? Get out of here.
Kevin... Oh my goodness, you make me want to curse.
You make me want to curse,
Is
Kevin.
it curse or cuss? People say them both.
What would you like to say? What are you going to cuss if you were to cuss?
I would have said, you son of a bitch.
You
That's
son
all
of a bitch, Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin, get your hands off my neck.
You flip? You best believe your boy's gonna have a shadow sucker on hand.
Listen to me, Shadow Steve. If you see Kevin around these parts, you tell him, I got the Shadow Sucker 4000 on deck.
It's gonna suck you up, boy. Not in a good way either.
It's gonna suck you hard.
Alright.
You're gone. You're gone if you go into Jacob's Shadow Sucker.
Oh yeah, you're getting sucked to Suckland. Shall I read an experience, a real life experience from these shadow folk?
Sure.
So this story comes from the Reddit user Infectious Label, and it's titled, What's Your Experience with Shadow People? My experiences have all been pretty good, I guess. I've lived with shadow people all my life and see them every so often.
No way.
What a weird thing to do. First time I was 10. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked at my door, and there was a shadow person standing in the hallway. Who sleeps with your door open? Close that, boy! Just thinking about sleeping with my door open now just gives me the creeps. Like, I can't sleep with my door open.
It's like
no
sleeping
way.
with your front door open.
Pretty much to the shadowman.
Open to the elements, open to the shadows.
Exactly. So anyways, there's a shadow person standing in this man's hallway.
Okay.
And could clearly see the outline of it. It was static though. The outline was clear but shifted, like there was interference in what I was seeing. What if shadow people are a
hologram? Nailed it.
Exactly, creation of this world's technology.
Creating holograms to frighten me in my nightmares.
I could tell I was being watched and looked at, but there were no facial features. Just a black mass.
I was tell they were staring at me with their eyeballs, but they didn't have any.
I could have sworn.
What are those, red eyes? Nope, black.
So apparently this boy was just a black mass in the shape of a person. The figure darted to the left of the doorframe and entered the living room. I could hear its footsteps, oddly enough. It came back.
Wait. You can hear its footsteps?
How can you hear a thing
shadow
that doesn't exist footsteps?
Oh, you're just going for it. You don't believe.
I could hear its footsteps, oddly enough. It came back and stopped in my doorway again before going down the hall towards my parents' room. I got up to look, and of course nothing, I sleep with my door closed now. Good idea! I never saw it again in that house. Well, yeah, that's why you sleep with your door closed, pal. Because nothing,
I sleep with my door closed now because I got freaked out.
I heard the walking through the house many times. What if that's your father going for a late night snack? You're just assuming it's a shadow person. Do your investigations.
Were the footsteps followed by a Pop-Tart opening? sound.
If so,
It's
you're
your-
delusional.
It's your daddy.
It wasn't until I moved into my current place. Then I saw them again. Oh boy. Did you really? Are they following you or what?
They saw him again in their new apartment house?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
This time much more frequently. I see them every few weeks or so. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. We coexist. Wow. That was a pretty good
That's a pretty good story.
Pretty
Listen.
good story. They're like, oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Nice of you to stop by. Can I get you some Doritos and or some pop, as the Northerners
I'm going to
say?
hit the Taco Bell. You want a Doritos Locos taco?
Do you want a
I'll
Doritos
bring you
Locos
one back.
Tacos, or do you want a chicken falupa?
A chicken falupa. Love that crunch. Love that soft.
Taco Bell. What
How do
a
you-
glorious
How do
place.
you eat it? Do you eat it with your blood eyes?
So, Hunter, what do you think about that story, sir?
I mean, I think that's a crazy story, the fact that you're just okay with living with shadow people.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of coexist. Like, I would have an issue with some entity
Uh-huh.
roaming around my new living space.
Your new crib. MTV
Yeah,
cribs.
exactly. Like, you just move in, you're like, oh yes, first night, everything's moved in.
Yeah.
Let's have a nice little rest. And you just hear Jimmy John running around outside your door. Like, dude, Jimmy John, go
Jimmy-
back to your home.
Jimmy John, go back to your home and go get me a frickin' sandwich.
Yeah, what if you got these boys to work for you? Alright, you can live here, but you gotta do the chores.
Listen, I know you can do it at night. It might be a little noisy. You gotta mow the lawn.
Take out the damn trash and do the dishes, or you're out of here, bud.
Listen to me. You gotta pull your weight around here.
God damn it.
Listen, you gotta do it. If you don't do it, then what are you doing here? And then what you gotta learn is that the shadow person living with you. So, I haven't personally experienced a shadow person, but I think it's too soon to tell for me if I'm a believer. How about you?
You think it's too soon to tell?
Have you seen one and you believe us this hard off of this crazy Reddit?
So you don't think they're real?
I think, if anything, it is a sleep paralysis issue.
Now, I'm not sure if they exist either, actually. But I don't want to be like, you know what? You don't exist. And one to come popping up in my room tonight. Like,
Here I am, Shadow Steve.
you really don't believe in me, sir? I got a surprise
I
for you.
dropped my shadow pants.
Shadow Steve, you're trying to catch a freaking case. Catch a case or catch these hands. So, as of now, I don't believe these boys exist. I
Right.
believe that, if these people that say that they've experienced these, maybe these quote unquote shadow people are just, demons, and you need to find your way with God,
You need to get your life right.
Or maybe, you need to stop doing the drugs you're doing,
If you stop doing hallucinogens, I guarantee you won't see
I guarantee it.
shadow men.
Alright, so we got 2 no's, so shadow people.
Okay, well, I mean, we got some mixed decisions here on Only Friends on Friday, but I think overall, we all think, yes, there's something, but is it as crazy as some of these people say? No.
Of course.
Or maybe. I don't know.
We're only so educated, we are just human beings.
We're just human
We
beings.
haven't experienced everything in this world.
That's right. If you like this episode, please tweet at us at of podcast. Let us know what you think. If you had any experiences with shadow people, and also you can hit us up on our Instagram. What's that?
It is _podcast. Give us a follow. Shadow Steve will be present. Comment on that post. Tell us any experiences you've had.
Say hashtag Shadow Steve. We would love to hear your feedback. How did we do? Did we do a good job? Do your ears feel warm?
Do they feel cold? If they do, tell us how we'll make them feel nice.
Let me
and
know.
Warm.
Do we need to come out with merch? Earmuffs, maybe. We'll do it.
We want to just warm your ears here.
Only
Of.
earmuffs on Friday, maybe.
You never know. Alrighty.
Thank you so much for listening to this podcast.
Yes, thank you so much.
Please subscribe to us on iTunes. Leave a 5-star review. You can leave a review comment that says, "Wow, you guys are so cool, but Shadow Steve is better." Maybe.
Shadow Steve, he's always going to be the best.
He's always going to be the best. He gets it in. But yes, thank you so much again for listening. We appreciate everything that you guys are giving to us, whoever you are. My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob.
What?
Guys, you keep doing this.
Yeah,
This
we
is
gotta do
the
it.
fourth time you
We
guys
gotta
have
do
said
it.
your
Well,
name.
okay, now we have to do it again because you interrupted. one more time. Thank you so much again for listening. My name is Hunter.
And my name is Jacob.
We are City Boys.
City Boys, we've finally made it.
We've made it. Hey, you right there. How's your mom?
Tell her we miss her. Well, bam. Just like that. Let's do this.